The first wife, the one who loved my silence. She came to me like dawn, quiet and golden. She spoke with her eyes more than her tongue. We sat together in peace, her weaving threads, me sharpening falcon feathers, both listening to the sand whisper like a storyteller half asleep. When I rode out with my falcons, she waited at the doorway, her patience a soft lamp in the dark. But life changes as slow as a dune shifts, until one day you wake and realize the horizon is not the same. I grew louder. The world came crashing into my calm. Voices, obligations, rules, a kingdom of expectations. She did not leave because she stopped loving me. She left because I stopped listening. "Your silence was my home," she said. "But now you fill every quiet place with storms you never explain. You bring the world into your voice, and I cannot breathe inside it." She placed her ring on the table, light as a feather dropped from a falcon's wing, and she walked away. The second wife, the one of laughter. Ah, she was lightning. Her laughter rolled like thunder across the plains of my heart. Where I was still water, she was a river bursting its banks. She danced with the desert wind as if it were her partner. She loved breaking rules just to see how the world might dance. She brought color into the beige of sand. But I was raised in tents of quiet discipline, where a word carries weight and a promise is stone. She laughed at seriousness. But seriousness is the spine of a man raised by the earth. One night she said, "You love my laughter, but you fear the freedom inside it." And I knew she was right. I tried to hold her like one holds flowing water, gently. But even gentle hands cannot stop a river. She left not in anger, but in song. She left because she was wind, and the wind bows to no man. The third wife, the poet. She understood my words before I spoke them. She read my eyes as one reads constellations. We wrote verses together at dawn, when the sky blushed pink before showing its face. But poets have a hunger no simple love can satisfy. She loved the idea of loving me more than the living of it. She searched for sorrow to write about. When life grew peaceful, she stirred storms just to feel. One day she asked me, "Why don't you bleed when you speak?" I told her, "Some men build their wounds into mountains. Some men bury their wounds in sand. Both are scars. Do not think mine are shallow just because you cannot see them. But poets want spectacle. They want flames. They want the world to burn beautifully. I was a desert and not a fire." So she walked away, leaving poems in her footsteps. The fourth wife, the one who wanted all of me. She loved me fiercely, too fiercely, with a hunger that grew and grew until it overshadowed the sun. She wanted every glance, every breath, every heartbeat. She wanted love like a kingdom, and I had kingdoms to run. She held my hand and said, "If you truly love me, give up everything else." But love cannot be a prison, even etc.